Dude, man, that's the cover right there. That's the cover right there. I was like, I don't want it. Mad little baby. Nah, man, I'm just going over my notes before I start the video. But I'm gonna be talking about the full moon in Aries, September 24th. Which, I mean, usually starts a little bit before a week after, depending on how it goes. But this is a big one because it is the autumn equinox. So, let me just go through my notes and then we get the video started. And like I said in the past too, it's kind of like jumping through a portal because it's something that was written, just through the experience, feeling the vibrations of this energy coming through, writing down some personal thoughts, ideas. I don't always express everything, but I definitely express kind of what's universal, what everybody can, use to their advantage, and just energies that we can be aware of. Because, certain things are personal that, kind of only apply to me, I guess, but, I still share some of those here and there, just depending. But, we all have our little chemical mixtures, talking about the zodiac, we all have our little zodiac mixtures, But, yeah, I guess I'll just get into it real quick. It's full moon in Aries, like I said, September 24th. You can kind of say September 24th through the 26th, I guess you could say, is when the energy is going to be, right there most strong. Plus, it is dealing with the autumn equinox or fall equinox, whatever he wants to call it. So it is dealing with that, the equal balance, that transition phase, the balance between night and day, light and dark, positive and negative. So, these aspects are going to come up within us in many different ways, Some days you might be feeling like, man, a lot of negative things are coming up today. What is this all about? But hey, just something that you got to keep moving through. Some of those negative experiences will be beneficial. Some of them not so much, but, that it's all your choice to cut cords and burn bridges that, that no longer serve you, to keep those things away. Same thing with the positive. Certain positive situations are going to, you're going to be digging, you're going to be vibing with. Certain ones that are still going to be positive, but you're going to feel like maybe it's not the beneficial thing to go for, So, it's the same on both sides. It's just, a little bit different energies. And dealing with Aries, it is, cardinal fire. Dealing with your seeing and taking action on new ideas and creating new ideas, being innovative. Also, facing things head on, not being too, not getting too tangled up in your mind, not getting too tangled up in any non-beneficial emotions, such as like fear or like, worry, or, just, let those things go. Just be courageous in everything you do. Step with confidence, most definitely. And, I brought up in the past too, a video on, I think it was on Falcon, how it kind of ties into Aries, how it kind of deals with that, kind of like that focused mindset, that focused eye, that keen eye, seeing things from, kind of a broad view, but being able to take action on those things that are beneficial for you and just taking, going at them straight on, just head on, we're not staring away, we're coming right at you, So yeah, it's just about, doing the things that really resonate with you and focusing on those things, dealing with fire too. Fire has to express the creativity in some way, shape, or form. Otherwise, it's going to start to burn you inside, or you can start to kind of get hot, and it's going to build into anger. It's also a time to release anger. Bringing that up, release anger in, various different ways. However you choose to go about that. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that, but not to get too much into that. But we can, vibe in nature. Get your nutrition right. Drink alkaline water. All these things. Just keep your bodysuit healthy, and then by all means do the creative things that you'd like to do, like music, whether you like to make your own music, listen to music, just listen to spiritual music and meditate. Definitely good things to transmute that anger, so you can use it to a positive aspect. But also too, so where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the creative natures, just focus on the creative natures that you want to do. Just do it wholeheartedly. And yeah, it's good to support other people and things of this nature, but show support. But it's important at this time to be balanced within ourselves, to be doing everything our way, not going with anybody else's, mindset or whatever. I mean, we can definitely utilize those things to learn from them, and incorporate those things in our flow to strengthen our flow or something like that. But it's important for us to do things in our way, most definitely. Yeah, and like I was saying, like I got my side note here. Just going back to that real quick, just about like handle your business in your way, you know, and how it relates to various different things. Like I mean, if you have your own business, do business your way. You don't gotta do it nobody else's way. I mean, you can definitely learn from other people, most definitely, but do business your way. Yeah, we all got a unique style. We all got a unique expression. We all got a unique talent, a unique skill. We just gotta focus on it and let that thing grow and keep moving on that. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, talking about the creative ways of fire. Also, it's a time to take risks. Take the risk where you feel necessary, the risk where where you feel inspired to take that action on. By all means, go for it wholeheartedly, and just know that you will succeed. Have that courageous action. Also, too, dealing with this energy. Shout out to Hood Mystic. Definitely check that brother's channel out. He got some good information on this. He talks about, which I'm gonna go into in a little bit too. The ancestral fortnight, as well as the mystic rectangle. He brought up some very good information on that. I was planning to do this video a little bit earlier, but things happen, and I came across his video, and it really inspired me because he has some great information, and he gets it too. Like, we got some people out there really expressing this knowledge and this wisdom and just trying to help everybody we can, and then raise the vibration and just keep things moving in our way. Just kind of create like a soul tribe, a tribal family, so we can just collaborate ideas and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, definitely check out his channel. But yeah, getting into it, the mystic, that's what it is too, the mystic rectangle. It's about handling business in your way, and doing your creative natures in your way. By all means, you can still be adaptable and all that, but it's important to face things head on in our way first and foremost, because our way, is our natural way. Also, while doing these things, we got to stay fully connected to spirit, fully connected to our higher self, our most high self, the most high in I, the most high in all of us. We got to stay connected to spirit first and foremost, and that's where we get our inspired action to take these risks, or take these new ideas out, or these new innovative ways to build something along our business, or do some type of new musical idea, or do some type of new art or something like that. But yeah, it definitely ties into that. The mystic rectangle. Also, focus on the realness. Kick up with the real ones that wanna, just to stay in that state of authenticity, and just expressing their authentic self. But yeah, definitely spirit comes first and foremost. You gotta be listening to your spirit, listen to your higher self, and just keep things flowing. So let me go back really quick. Oh yeah, on that note of realness, we just gotta do and flow in the way that will really resonates with us. Everything resonates with us for a reason, because it is a part of us. It's an internal element, just manifest on external, so we can resonate with and grow on it, things like this and that nature. But I'm kind of distracted, kind of trying to keep it moving here. But yeah, just live in your authenticity, man. Just don't be ashamed of the way you express yourself. Just be yourself first and foremost. Also, too, like I was saying, no shame, brush it off. What doesn't resonate for a reason. So by all means, it can be hard sometimes, like past relationships that aren't really there, or certain things where like maybe you vibe with somebody on one idea, but on the next idea it's not so much there. Then it's all about that balance, that equal point, that place of harmony where where we stay in alignment with our spirit. If it doesn't work, then we just, obviously, if it's out of balance, we don't fuck with it. But just staying in balance with spirit, most definitely. And that's the thing too. Like, it's all about what we're paying attention to. Like, I have another little side video on that. How, like, you don't want to pay attention. Like, you don't want to be paying into attention to something. But it's all about what we're focusing on, where we're putting our attention towards. To rise in truth, we live in truth, most definitely. That's a little side note to go here too. So we just, we express ourselves through the heart frequency, the high heart frequency, living in truth, embodying that truth, listening to our intuition and where we want to do things or flow about things. That's why we're paying attention. We're paying attention to our beneficial circumstances, with these fluctuations in energy, sometimes it could be a little bit more bumpy than other days, but by all means, we just gotta, find that way to transmute that energy to a neutral energy so we can use it for something that we know we are in lines with. Certain days are not always the best days, but if you put that positive intent in the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, then you definitely got the energy flowing in a beneficial way already. So we just gotta keep it moving like that. Also, bringing up. Whatever you focus on grows. That old saying. I think universal frequencies and who else? Man, shout out to universal frequencies. I don't mean to even. That's not where that came from, but what's his name? Infinite Waters, I think, was the one that said that a lot. Shout out to both of those brethren. So they got good channels. They're doing good work. Definitely inspiring people along their journeys. So definitely check out their channel as well. But I think that actually came from Infinite Waters. But shout out to universal frequencies as well. Just like a quick little note here, like, energy flows where your attention goes. So, like, that's like the whole point of this full moon in Aries. Energy flows where your attention goes. So, by all means, focus on the beneficial circumstance. Focus on the things that you want to grow. Focus on the things that you want to manifest in this reality. Focus on the things that you want to do. Because everything we put it right now is that little pathway that we're going to keep flowing through. So you definitely want to put things in your favor. You definitely want to be in a beneficial circumstance for yourself, so that way you can flow in that and grow that. Just live through that. Live in your truth. You don't want to step towards something that's out of balance or unbeneficial for you, because then you're going to have to be grinding through that. So by all means, if that comes up, let it go, transmute, stay in that place of truth and alignment, and harmony within yourself, harmony to your two halves, harmony to your three halves, how many halves you got. Nobody just one-sided. We don't got just one side of the coin. We got many, many, many. But it's all about staying in balance and just flowing through that. Also, this is something that I got kind of a side note here again on. This is actually, like I said, it was through the Hood Mystic, how he inspired me on some of this, because he's talking about the Grand Cross, and I kind of noticed this too. This kind of deals with the crossroads energy, dealing with that autumn equinox, that balance, that two halves, two sides of the coin, two halves, three sides, four sides, five, how many you got, you got to balance all these things out, It's your crossroads. Are you going to go down the crossroads of grind and despair? Or are you going to go down the crossroads of prosperity and compassion? Like, which one you want? It's all up to you. You got to choose, it's nobody else's choice but yours. It's kind of like that song, what is it, Black Sheep, the choice is yours. That's what it's like. The choice is yours, for real. The choice is yours. It's the rise or fall. The choice is yours. But either way, like, those are, like, for lack of a better term, I guess you could say, because it's to each his own. But it's also a time, definitely too, like I was saying, to pick your path. And scratch anything that disrupts your inner peace. That's what we're living through. Really, that's what spirit is too. Your inner peace, your inner harmony, your inner balance, your inner alignment. So yeah, to scratch everything that disrupts inner peace. Definitely flow through your inner peace and your inner harmony. That's what it's about. Inner harmony. Inner harmony to the two halves. Also leading up to the inner peace or inner harmony leads the way, and that peace or harmony is within your heart. So that's how you truly know, when you are in alignment, and that's like where we're flowing towards each day. So let me read back over this because I kind of just like tangle myself up in that now. I'm not sure where the train's going. Let me go back to this real quick. But yeah, it's like the inner harmony, inner peace. It's the way. But yeah, it's just about like that harmony within your heart, that peace in your heart, that inner harmony. And and like I like that's what it is too. Like with Aries, it's the beginning of new. It's the creating a new cycle, a new ritual. It's good to work with like some of that ritual magic too. It's like you're creating our own ritual. You can create a little cycle. Like if you go do this, and like you set an intention, you go do it, and then you come through, and then you keep that going, and it keeps building. So basically, it's like just creating your own little ritual, your own little cycle that's unique to you. You can choose to share it, you can choose not to share it, but as long as it's beneficial for your being, beneficial for other people that you maybe are help healing or working with different things like that. Just as long as it's beneficial to the collective conscious, as long as it's beneficial to spirit. If it's beneficial to spirit, then it's beneficial to everybody, and everybody that comes in contact with you is already going to be kind of elevated and inspired along their journey as well, I guess you could say. Yeah, and it's definitely like a time too, like I was saying, with Aries, it's that head on. The moon is in Aries, so we facing things head on. We we got the direction of our own traffic, And with the autumn equinox, it's that time to set the tone. It's a whole new realm being birthed. So you set the tone, and then you follow through, and you keep it moving through that. You set the tone right. You set the tone in a beneficial circumstance. By all means, things are going to flow a lot easier. Things are going to be a lot easier for you along your journey. But not only easier too, it's going to help you grow so much faster. I mean, yeah, there's still going to be little bumps along the road, but you're going to be able to grow and just flow and be yourself wholeheartedly, authentically, and everything's just going to come naturally. That's what it's all about, really. Just being you. But then again, too, dealing with Aries, every now and then, like the ego or something like that is going to jump up. You just got to make sure that check that ego and say, like, the ego's here to kind of to be like that backup or like that protection, but it's not something that you really like you follow or anything like that. You got to, your ego is not always your amigo, but your ego is definitely a piece of you, so you can't just say you don't want to get out of balance with that. That's what I mean to say. You gotta balance your ego. Right? Your ego is just like a little protection thing. Like I was saying, not to get like too tangled up in it, but it's like that's how it is, man. It's the little protection. I mean, and it's kind of like a uniqueness too, because it's like a sense of I. Hold up a second. Yeah, how you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, it's just like I got this dog rolling up on me. Man, cool people will come through now and then, so it's all good. But yeah, like I was saying, just balance the ego, because the ego's something to protect you, something to you kind of have your sense of I, but you never want to be obviously overly. But Aries does kind of deal with that energy because it is kind of like a fire sign. Fire signs usually have like an outer barrier, which is usually the ego, and then you can get on things and then. But definitely just keep your ego in check and balance, because if you get too much in your ego, it's gonna throw off things, and then you might have to go through some grind type situations because those negative or unbeneficial circumstances are coming up. But just be aware of that too. Also coming up, Oh yeah, conscious in the point of time, conscious in your now, just aware and wholeheartedly in the now, because that's what we manifest and that's where we live. You know, don't be too focused on the past. Don't be too focused on the future. Be focused on the now. This is where everything. That's like the big thing in this too. Like we got to be focused on the now. Whatever we do right in this moment, this is what we focused on. And that kind of deals with that quantum physics type thing. Just being in the now and understanding your worth and value of your actions and every little thing in your life and that you put forward. Most definitely. But yeah, just gotta know the worth of yourself, the worth of others, the worth of all the time and the seeds that you've planted along your journey. This is where like when the full moon comes about, this is where like all the realizations come through, all the things, like all the fruits are ripe and coming out right now. So everything you put in is gonna be coming out. But then at this time too, it's very beneficial, especially when that moon starts to release or wax or whatever the fuck it's called. That's when you plant some more seeds. That's where setting the tone comes in. We set that tone for the next cycle. We set that tone to flow through until the next solstice and stuff like that along these natures. The moon cycle is very important. I mean, like I said too, in like one of my other videos, I was talking about the 831 holiday as well as kind of Day of the Dead a little bit. Originally that starts right at the end of August up through September. That's when the ancestors are with us, and that's what like I was saying in the beginning of the video, the ancestral fortnight. This is the time to connect with the ancestors, both the ancestors in your physical clay animation in this reality, and other things too, like to resonate with certain like mixing up with that zodiac type stuff, your zodiac mixture. It all resonated with you for a reason, so that's why it's within you. You have a soul tribe or star family from those areas. That's why it's a piece of you in this reality. That's why you chose it. By all means, it's in all of us. We'll have a piece of it in all of us. But certain ones we resonate with a little bit more. That's why we chose it. But yeah, just connecting with the ancestors. Definitely a good time to do some healing of the ancestors, of past traumas. But we're not focusing on the past. We just, we're just aware and realizing that it is there. But we focus on the now because it's now where we can heal everything, where we can set forth our new intentions, and then, we just in a whole new life, a whole new beginning. Yeah, and like I said, everything will flow naturally. That's kind of it for the video. It was a little bit more, I think most things came through pretty clear. I kind of did this in, just a quick moment. I got some things I got to go take care of, but kind of in a public place here. People keep passing by, dogs be running up on me, but, and it's all love, all love for all the beings out here, man, for real. But yeah, just focus on the now, stay in the now. And by all means, just be fully connected to spirit, be fully connected to your ancestors, be fully connected to your creative natures, and focus on those things. So like I said, peace and harmony. I know everybody doing their thing, staying in tune, living and loving life on that heart frequency, going with our own personal flows, flowing and growing each day. Much love. Peace.